Hello and welcome to Bearing to Bloom. My name is Carrie, and as always, thank you so much for tuning in to watch this. Your support does not go unnoticed, and it is very much appreciated. So today, I kind of want to talk about manifesting. So in the past, it's definitely been something that I mention, but I feel like people don't understand what it is. And it's one of those topics where it's a little hard to explain. So bear with me a little bit. And I also think that everyone thinks about it differently and takes it differently, so on and so forth. So with that being said, manifesting is basically talking about things and goals that you want as if you already have them right this very second. It's very awkward. It's very weird. Sometimes it can make you feel uncomfortable, but it is needed. Whether you are talking about, being in a money situation and not having enough money, like I'm doing great. I don't make as much money as I want to, but I get by, or whatever it might be. Building a business. That's something where I tell everyone, if you are in a business where you are a share owner of it, or you are building your own business, you need to manifest. Every single fucking day, you need to manifest. It is so important. I also think that about YouTubers, you know what I mean? Like, not that, you make money doing this, but manifest that you are going to get a following that appreciates you and drives you to keep on doing it. Sometimes when I look on YouTube and I see all these amazing people who put themselves out there, I'm like, holy smokes. How amazing must it be? Like, these people are waiting for their next video. Like, I always say, like, I can't wait for that to be me. Like, I can't wait for people to literally say, like, Carrie, you do that for me. Like, you help me get through these times. I don't talk about it because, it's pity me or whatever it might be, but I talk about it because this is real life shit. This is stuff that I go through. Everyone really goes through. It just depends on what season of your life you're in. But manifesting is real. Everyone should do it because everyone has room to grow. And if you don't have room to grow, you need to move out of your life to make that room. Like I said, even if it's a sport, like doing a sport that you love to do, that, you're making time for, that's awesome. You know what I mean? Like, I think manifesting is really big for people who are moms. Obviously, I'm not a mom, but I have several friends who are moms, several friends, in the social media world that are moms, and the manifesting for them should be like number one, because it's not just about goals for you, it's goals for your family, and things like that. I tell people, like, if you need a motivational pep talk, do it. Give yourself one. Look in the mirror. It's not that hard. You definitely feel uncomfortable. It's like on the last video I did, I told you guys, like, this is uncomfortable. Sitting in my house, in my rocking chair, talking to you on camera. That's weird. It's not really comfortable, but when you do something where you are nervous and not comfortable, it means you're about to do something
really fucking brave.
And to me, that is more important than the uncomfortable feeling that you might go through. So manifesting is so big. I do this every single day. Mike does it with me. I totally encourage this to all my friends, girls on my team. I talk about it to people that I know on social media. Manifesting is a real thing, guys. Feels weird. When I talk about it, literally Mike is like, Carrie, you sound crazy. I know, yep. But I'm the crazy one that's manifesting, and it actually works. It's like 5 seconds of your life you're not gonna get back, so why not give it a go? Something doesn't happen, okay, tried it. But I promise you, something will happen. You'll see signs, whether it's signs from a loved one that has passed, or signs of numbers. Numbers are really big for me, so I see a lot of numbers. But sometimes it's really like my life shifting and someone coming to me and saying, hey, Carrie, I have this amazing opportunity for you. Boom. Or sometimes it's someone asking me about my business and wanting to change their life. Or sometimes it's someone for Mike who, they want Mike to build him a car. It's amazing what can happen if you just put put it out there to the universe. So instead of being a negative Nancy and kind of saying like, that girl is crazy, it doesn't work, give it a try. Literally, I promise you, you will be so surprised. Some people write it down. Some people just talk about it. Some people do it in group settings. It really depends. You'll find out what works for you. Sometimes people are a little embarrassed about what they're manifesting. You should never be embarrassed, but you know, we all work at different speeds. And some people just would rather write it down. Good, write it down. You're holding yourself accountable to those things. That's amazing. I have a whole book, a whole journal that I literally got from TJ Maxx, I think for $2, well, $2.99, whatever. And I write goals in it every single day. I try to do 2 in the morning, 2 at night. And even if they're really little goals, like wanting to lose 10 pounds by January 1st, okay, cool, let's get it done. It doesn't have to be business related. It can be your just everyday life. You know, and I think goals hold everyone accountable, and goals also help with manifesting. The more goals that you set for yourself, the bigger and better you are going to become. And like I said, no matter what your job is, no matter what your life is like, manifesting is important for everyone. Everyone has room to grow. Because unfortunately, a lot of people think it's just about money. It's not. It's not for me, at least. I don't think of it as money at all. I think of it as opportunities. And most of the time it is. Not just for my business, but for my family. You know, for us to keep on growing and doing better things. You know, growing, not just about money. And it should never be about money. And if you are dwelling that much on money, you know, try to write down goals of how you can get that money, not just wake up and win the lottery and have all that money, because that's a little unrealistic, unless you're like a really good gambler.
I can't really see it happening, but you know what? Sometimes you just never know, so I take back my comment. Let's rewind that.
Because you just never know. So manifesting is a real thing. And don't knock it until you try it. Write it down. Write down a goal and talk about it out loud. Talk about it as if it's happening right this second. You're driving your dream car. You're living in your dream house. You get your dream job. You know, you work less hours so you can spend time with your family. Or, you know, you get a dog. It could be anything you want it to be. It's goals that you set for you. And no one needs to know about those goals unless you want to share them. But you should want to share them, because goals mean that you are trying to better yourself, better your life. And we all should be doing that. So call me the manifesting mermaid. I don't know what you want to call me, but a lot of girls joke with me about this, that when they talk to me about manifesting, it happens. I'm flattered by that, but unfortunately it's never me. It's just me giving you a pep talk about manifesting. It's all you. You're the one that did that. So take ownership. I definitely appreciate the credit, but it wasn't me. It's always been you. So keep on manifesting, and if you don't start, you are the one that's missing out. That's all I gotta say today. So have a great day, guys, and thank you so much for tuning in to watch this. I appreciate you.